Hey, it's Dr. Jaban. So I know this is a weird time for me, but what I wanted to come out and talk about here today is what is all this detox talk about? So I had a person that I know is in this group that I was talking to today that I'm working with now. And we were talking about the fact that she started having a lot of really bad side effects and symptoms. So we talked about what detox support is for and why I always say, don't just go barreling right in, take it slow. So what we were talking about was that when I gave her a product called Morinda is great for nematodes. It's a really good product, but it causes a lot of die-off symptoms. So we need to be able to support your body so that you're able to make it through. So we had already talked about adding in biotoxin binder, adding in lymphatic support, adding in therapies at home, adding in liver support. And I said, okay, if these things are working, then you're not going to get worse in symptom. If they're not working, then you're going to have more die-off, detox, Herx-like reactions. So I said, increase these if you start to feel those symptoms. But she didn't understand what I was saying, or maybe in the midst of the brain fog, as all of you know, when you're working with chronically ill people, or if you are chronically ill, there's a lot of brain fog associated, right? So somewhere there was a miscommunication along those lines. And what happened was she ended up not increasing her supports whatsoever, and her symptoms started to get worse. So then this morning when we were talking, we were able to go through and go, okay, look, so if any of your symptoms start getting worse, so we tracked them, we got a big list of them, and I said, okay, if those get worse, then you have to start increasing these things. And as we were working through that, I think hopefully we got some light bulbs turned on, we got through some of that fog, and we were able to get to some details. So what are all these detox supports about? What is detox? What is it? So what happens is in the body, as you become ill, in our environment, these toxins that are coming in, they start to accumulate in your body. So you get the accumulation of heavy metals, molds, plastics, other types of toxins, insecticides, and pesticides. But infections that are in your body also create their own toxicities in you. So bacteria can create ammonia. Parasites can create other different types of toxins. Yeast creates acetaldehyde. These are toxicities that are produced by the organisms. So what we've got to do is we've got to find a way to get those out. We've got to get out the environmental toxins that are in you, but we also have to deal with, as you're going through an antimicrobial protocol, taking care of those things. So, and taking care of them by taking them out of you. So as we were working up and working through a protocol for people, you've got to listen to what they're saying. You got to say, okay, so you're starting to have these symptoms. So you're having heavy metal because you have some burning skin, metallic taste in your mouth, you're having some blurred vision, a little bit of an increase of depression. So those are signs that heavy metals are coming through. So we add in like HMET binder. Now, if there are other pieces of the puzzle happening, whereas you're having a pneumonia smell, you're having lymph nodes swelling and your neck hurting, you're going to the chiropractor every week and you're just not recovering, that might be more on the biological toxicity side of things. And you're just not able to tolerate all of the toxins in you. So then you have to support each system. Well, first of all, to excrete, your body has a few ways of doing that. You can breathe toxins out, you can push them out of your skin, you can puke them up, or you can poop them out. So those are the ways that they're going to come out. My preference for patients is to always get them to come out the bottom end. So by doing that, we have to support all the different pathways. So first of all, if you're getting a lot of symptoms that are neurologically based, that means the toxins are likely in your brain. So to get those out, you never start with the brain. You have to start at the bottom and work your way to the brain. So starting at the bottom, make sure you're going to the bathroom every single day. If you're not going to the bathroom, we stop the antimicrobial. For that matter, you even can stop binders because we don't want to be forcing stuff down only to recirculate it. So then once we get bowels moving, which we worked on today with this person, we then step next so that you can take the lymph and drain into the lymph into the liver, liver into the digestive tract into the toilet, and then guess what? Better out than in so that you can feel well. So I really wanted to, in this video, just kind of impress upon people that detox supports are the supplements and the therapies that you use to allow for your body to be able to go through protocols, whether that be antimicrobial or whether that be detox protocols to get toxins out of your body. But you have to be able to elevate the side of the supports so that you can tolerate the side of the detox or antimicrobial as you're moving through. And if you're working with somebody, whether it's me or another practitioner, they should be able to listen to you and say, okay, based off of what you're doing, we need to increase over here and we need to increase that. Then the next piece is going to be moving into increasing this so that we can support you. And that takes time to get to know. So as a practitioner myself, it takes time for me to get to know you, to understand how you work, so that when you have a specific symptom, or if we're going into a new protocol, I can say, okay, this protocol really stresses the liver, so let's add some more liver support, do a little more coffee enema, add a castor oil pack, so that the liver is going to be able to tolerate the capacity that we're going to be pushing it to. So I hope this helps you out with the thoughts and the different types of struggles that you're having, because this is a really common thing to happen. It just struck me today that maybe I haven't made mention of some of that in the group. So I hope this was helpful. If you know anybody dealing with having a difficult time getting well or being sensitive to protocols, please tag them to True Healing Strategies. Invite them in on Facebook. We're also going to be posting these videos on Instagram and YouTube, so like us there. The great thing about YouTube is you can just Google names of things and you'll be able to find it. So I hope this helps out. Thanks for watching, everybody.